Hello, and welcome back to the Goons of Fate, the Hand of Fate 2 Let's Play, starring me, Circle Master. And joining me in the Discord today, we have California,
Hello.
Laylight,
Hi there.
Mateo360,
Hello.
Tallow,
What kind of persona would a cartoon character have?
and Warmall, aka Michael.
Hello.
And we've escaped the first part of the tutorial now, and we're moving on to the second part of the tutorial.
Ah. Okay.
Will we ever fully leave the tutorial?
I've clawed my way back beyond the 13 gates to this mortal realm.
Theoretically.
Welcome to my challenges. Together,
I'd
we
say
will
tutorial
traverse
ends
22
by
paths of
number
wisdom
3.
and despair in the hope
Like,
of awakening.
Challenge 4 and onwards are the non-tutorial.
I hope we draw the rules to blackjack card.
Nope, instead we're gonna do the Magician. We have to rescue missing Empire soldiers from a town plagued with corruption.
This also makes a shot towing, but I don't think that applies to this game.
And we can also customize our encounter deck. The cards with the flashy tokens at the bottom have tokens to unlock that do things for us.
So we'll want the tokens.
Yeah, except this one is a companion quest for Mal, and I kind of don't like Mal, so I'll probably never finish it.
You should honestly probably should finish it.
Let's go with that. And now we also get to pick equipment, noting that this is equipment in the deck, not equipment that we start with.
Oh darn. Sorry, you don't get to be super broken right off the bat.
And we have exactly 5 cards of equipment, so we'd have 0 choices involved in that.
I mean, you can choose to not start
Casual
the challenge.
call to heroism.
I mean, I guess if you didn't like
me
one of the
over.
equipments, you could just not include it.
You actually
All
are
those
not
wolves.
allowed to have less than the full complement.
Oh, wow. Okay.
100 years I have thought about nothing but the game.
You might have also noticed
It is true.
that the Magician card has a big old gold
I
token,
thought I knew everything.
which means
Yeah.
it has an optional bonus objective that will unlock additional
You
things.
see before you the extent of my research.
And if I'm not
I have
mistaken, it
crafted
means
this game
rescuing
anew.
all of the Empire soldiers and not just some of them. Anyway, we're talking to a fur trader, and Rally Pigeon shows up. I'll just go ahead and give you the
that will just
backstory.
break my immersion. Rally never shows up.
I know.
So inaccurate.
So would you like to hear some backstory about this place that we're supposed to go rescue? Or do you not care? Vote
I guess
now.
it's prudent to at least find out where we're going. I mean, who knows if Westwind is actually to the east?
Wait, where are we going?
Valley, you can't abstain.
Teddy!
Oh, Teddy.
Teddy's upset that Tallow abstained.
Aw, Teddy, are you upset?
So yeah, it's basically the Outer Rim territories that the Empire doesn't control very well.
Yeah, but which outer edge?
I'm gonna go ahead and guess the West, or at least west of us.
It's really confusing for the people who are west of Westwind.
Well, if
Just
you
the
go
West
west
Wing.
far enough, it wraps back around to east. So, what happens if you're east of east? Then you're west? Oh, apparently the soldiers that are here, supposed to be here, are all drunk or missing or already dead. Which is awesome. Now
I
everybody's
was gonna
had
vote for
enough
number
of
1, but I
this.
can't.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
really
let-
need to change that setting. I don't know if I
There we
can
go.
actually change that setting. But yeah, it's like you can't use the same message twice within 60 seconds or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
30
that could be a problem.
It's the spam filter basically.
Does
Anyway,
it-
now we have an actual meaningful choice that changes something Because who we travel with affects what we get at the start.
What do I think you need?
Well, obviously we need rocks, right?
That's actually the bonus option of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He makes a small cameo in this game.
Unfortunately, I don't think he's the companion.
Yeah, if only. We hitch an uneventful ride, but we get money.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Stonemason inexplicably gives you money to start instead of food or equipment.
I
Well,
can't imagine why.
I mean, we technically have enough food to make it through this path.
Age turns a
There's multiple levels to this.
Well, I know which system I'm giving you.
Oh yes, yeah.
The hell is yo ho ho?
I'll vote for it and find out.
I suspect I know what it is, but let's see if I'm right.
Alright, I guess nobody wants supplies. Okay, I guess a few people want supplies. Great, you created a tie. Thanks so much.
You asked for it!
No, I didn't ask for it. I never asked for ties.
We're here to help.
Oh, good, that's a three-way tie.
Can we just have a few
What-
supplies and a slightly longer life?
No, unfortunately
Maybe
not.
a little gold.
So by
You know what?
default,
Can we just...
in
can
a
we just
tie, I'm
not
gonna
even
go with the
take it all?
topmost option.
Everything in moderation, nothing to excess.
Commerce thrives in even
So
the
what,
most
like 2
unusual
pieces of food, 5 more max health, and a
Uh,
single gold?
So we cannot afford any equipment, despite having started with bonus gold.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We can afford not the most economical option of food.
Can we walk back here or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Stores can be revisited, generally.
Your companion has his own story to tell.
Oh no, it's
You must
Rally's
wonder
story.
If this is a tale of a
I bet it's
hero
going to involve the
or a
Nats
villain.
losing. So Mal is hanging out with some sort of creature. And the creature wants 10 gold, and of course Mal expects us to pay.
Well, we started with gold, we might as well give it away. Gold won't do us any good.
Gold will hopefully do us good down the line.
Well, we gotta make it down the line first.
That's true. Although, it seems the vote is going against Rally here.
Rip Rally.
Rip Rally.
I mean, we kind of want equipment, is the thing.
That's more ways to get equipment than just paying for it.
So because we don't pay for the information, we don't get the token. But it looks like we can come back to that later if we
Reaches
want.
Too far. The North has gone from a loose collection of
They will be
tribes
rich.
to something to truly fear.
I'm gonna assume that you want me to fight, but I'm gonna throw the vote up anyway just for the sake of why didn't you let us vote?
Yeah,
To
we
troll
might
you
as
out
well
of 10 gold. Yep, that's fine. That was enough.
Except Callie.
Yep, wrong button. Inventory.
I try to go against the grain as much
And
as
Cloudy.
possible.
Why do I start with an axe?
The
You do
Sith
it.
mage can help you here.
Oh
Because
right,
he's
our
not-
companion's actually going to participate in this fight for once.
You
That
can
sounds
change
fake.
it to a musty sword.
I did not have the option to change it actually.
You should.
Well, such is life.
Into the void.
It's how it is on this bitch of an earth.
So basically, he will do crappy magic attacks, and I can activate his special to get a one-shot protective barrier that will cancel out one hit.
They called him a magician, a jester, and a vagabond, but I think that's all just a vagabond.
I'm kind of sad that his like special isn't just to avoid people at all costs, like the true rally pigeon.
Well, he does have teleportation, so.
So sort of.
Well, that's when he rents a car.
Also, he has already been knocked down.
That sounds right. Well, you see, you needed that sword.
Yeah, I mean, those enemies don't really look like they're wielding swords so much as, like, metal siding from someone's house.
Pick up that sword.
In the middle of combat? I think you would die before you picked it up.
Oh man, Daruk's protection.
Up. Mal, you stole my kill. What the hell? And you did it after I got hit. That was like the worst possible. He let me get hit and then killed him.
Compass. It indicates the truth of all
So,
directions.
clearly a rally experience.
Yep.
Hey!
But we have a better weapon now. It does 1 less damage, but is way more useful than an axe in terms of attack speed and special and such. And hey, we rescued the 2 soldiers.
Hooray!
So if we leave this map, we won't be able to go back to this. So do we want to pay the 10 gold?
I suppose.
Or just,
I guess.
Pay the man.
I guess the sooner his
Alright,
quest is
fine.
done, the sooner he's out of our hair. Hopefully.
So Rally's sick apparently. He needs help removing an illness. Oh, and now he wants us to pass a test of skill for some reason. We have to pass a test of skill for Mal to get information about his problem. And this test of skill is eating a flower.
How lucky are you feeling?
Very lucky.
Did you eat 5 petals or only 6? I
Eat
don't
the
know.
suspicious
I don't know how it
flower.
works. Everybody wants me to eat the bottom flower. It has a crispy burnt texture. Oh geez. I have to roll a 15 or better.
Are a constant reminder.
I imagine the
yeah,
daisy was probably the better
Singular is
choice.
die,
Probably.
as I'm sure you know. And they are
Daisy
often
is the
called bones
easiest
for the
choice,
material
not
from which they were
necessarily the
crafted.
best one.
Here, however,
Come on,
enables
path of maximum
soldiers
resistance.
life.
Oh, we did not roll well enough.
So close.
Did you blow on the dice?
That 3 needs to be a 6.
So we failed.
Here we begin to see one of
10
the
gold
small
down the
ways
drain.
I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and
Yes,
their
but we had a new
objectives.
life
Even
experience.
those cards which were once
Yeah,
No, next
you
time
need
when we
to
come
flower.
there, we know we have to
vary
beat a
the
15.
challenge, as you will see.
At least if you.
So now there are corrupted things inside the town. See, now I have the option to change equipment for some reason.
I guess because we're in a town.
You know what? I'm still gonna go with this, even though it's not quite so good against corrupted. It's just a better weapon, and there's no point to exploring, so we're just gonna fight.
Did we have these cutscenes of all our equipment flying into a void before?
We did. If by
Yeah?
if by before you mean last week, yes.
Huh.
It is the
don't remember
disguised
that.
loading screen.
It's a good loading screen, I just have no recollection of it.
That's probably a good thing. That means it's loading quickly.
The first touches of corruption cause the victims to become bald.
So that's the Cardinal Blade special. It does a big ol' 8-way attack. that runs along the ground. Which makes it really hard to aim.
Don't need to aim when you're stabbing them through the chest.
No, the downward stab doesn't actually do damage. You just stab into the ground wherever you're standing.
Look, all you need to do is point blank shotgun someone with it, alright?
Alright, so we can get a better axe or a shield. And unfortunately there's no vote option for these for some reason. But
we don't need
Is
shields.
that a
we just
better
need to
sh-
hit harder.
Is that a better shield than our other shield?
Yeah.
we technically don't have a proper shield.
I thought we had 2 shields and 3 weapons, like that we could choose from.
That was in the deck. And we've drawn one of the 2 shields in the deck.
Yeah, is this shield better than the other shields?
A shield in more
Yes.
ways than one.
The
Okay.
shield is better than the generic default shield, yes.
So if we block Corrupted, we actually deal damage to them, which is handy because we're fighting Corrupted on this map.
I would take that.
Let's go this way.
At what point does honor bend to
Okay, we get to finally see what Cloud hat is. Wow! Oh, I see. They made the dev fuckery chat options.
Once again, you have a 50-50. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so I looked away. What did Yo-Ho-Ho do?
Look at the dealer.
Oh.
I think it just raised our spirits.
I mean, yeah, that's a side effect of it.
Once again, we have failed the dice
I'm
game.
somewhat surprised you lost that one.
Starting to think you're really not good at rolling these dice.
It's a die roll.
Yeah. So.
So it's random.
So you're not very good at it.
I'm not very good at cheating at dice rolls, that is correct. I yield to this accusation.
You gotta get a little bit more of the wrist action in there.
You're talking to Callie, who can roll d20s on, like, command.
Well, anybody can roll a d20 on command. You just pick it up
Yeah,
and
but
roll it.
she gets 20s. All the time.
You mean a natural 20?
Yeah. Especially the times when I don't want her to. I want to use my boobs to break down a tree. Fine, sure, roll for it. 20.
I was
Fuck
waiting
off.
for this to lead to that kind of story.
Getting your ass kicked.
Well, this sword is not very good against these. I need to be more careful. Basically.
Cool looking sword, though.
It is.
You have to do more than just look cool. You have to be cool.
There's that boy rally time all the time. At least in this game.
Throw the book at him.
Or I can
What is
throw
that
dice
C
at
option?
him. Minus 20 gold.
Why would you guys be voting for that?
Because otherwise it's punished to be food.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
You can just not vote.
It'll just give him a random one if no one votes.
No, if there is 0 votes, I get none of them. But as soon as anybody votes, I have to get one of them.
Oh.
I've already
I
stated
thought
my
you
plan.
said that it gave you
In
one
my day,
regardless if
thieves
anyone
kept
voted.
their
Nope.
distance. None would pickpicket a mage for fear of failure, or worse.
Those are some poor
success.
bandits.
So somebody just pickpocketed me.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Ah, but you can't get pickpocketed if you don't have any gold. That's why you gotta spend it.
Success and failure. They choose the very stakes themselves.
So see, losing 20 gold won't be any big deal. You have no gold to lose.
No, I had 5 and I just lost it.
Exactly, so losing 20 will be no big deal.
I think that's the huge success.
Come on, random chance.
Well, y'all voted for failure.
Hooray!
And by
Hooray.
you all, I mean 57% of you. So we're 2 for 2 on knock. Oh, but joy, the general store.
Pretty
I got this.
general.
I can't really sell anything.
Oh, General Store.
Yeah.
Actually.
I have no money.
Can't sell the
Your
crappy
chance
axe you
presents
started
itself.
with?
At last,
All right.
Always
in the
have a
defense of the
shitty
peasantry.
copy of heavy weapon type.
Noble
So we have 3 unexplored cards at this point. We could go into the
Always
finale.
ring bells.
Well, ring the bell is go into the finale, which means we won't get the gold token. Or we can continue searching. This is the start the finale or explore the rest of the map. And it looks like explore the rest of the map is winning.
Can we go
They
back
place
to the
themselves
pickpocket
in
thing?
these
No,
dire
you cannot retry that.
positions, and then expect a hero
You can
to
tell if
come
you can
rescue
retry a
them
card
when
because
things
it'll
become
say,
too much.
like, active like the ending one is.
Oh, okay.
So we found some noblemen who got ambushed by bandits, and the soldiers who were with him ran off. So we can go after the soldiers, or we can take 20 gold to bodyguard the noble.
But we need to get the soldiers recruited, right?
That would be to unlock the gold token, yes. Or we can just take 20 bucks.
I don't think you need cash money. Besides, you're about to lose 20 bucks. What good is 20 bucks to you?
That's true. Actually, I don't think it's going to trigger. There are only 2 more cards. So I don't think we'll hit 4 more steps.
I think it triggers once per step. Doesn't care if there's a new encounter or not.
Oh, I don't
That's the
remember.
reason.
I know food cares whether it's a new encounter.
Yeah, food definitely does.
So there's a big old sword just taped to my shield, and that somehow makes it purified.
It's a holy sword.
Pure badass.
It makes your shield dash better.
Look, he was given a bent sword he could not repair. He decided to turn
Really?
it into a shield.
Everyone let him concentrate.
Well, there's not much to say about this. These are pretty easy enemies when I've got a sword that deals double damage to them.
These are basic ass enemies. There's not really much to say.
Like, even my companion is still up.
Like the thieves are more dangerous.
The thieves are more dangerous. They're a lot faster. And they have, like, parries that you have very small windows to counter. Oh, hey, we got a
Humans are
blessing.
the most dangerous opponent.
We've got our first blessing, which is, not very good for,
Yep,
Mal.
that's how it tends to go.
No, it's not very good for Mal, because his out-of-combat special that would remove him, that the blessing helps with, is not, very common to come up. It only comes up on minigames.
Sorry.
So, yeah, we screwed up. Apparently we didn't kill them fast enough or something, we just let them die.
Let us learn what sort.
Well, at least we tried.
Strong, Clever.
So you might remember last week, we arm wrestled a halfling and won. Now the prize is bigger, and we have a more difficult opponent.
So since we didn't recruit anyone, does that mean we've permanently fucked up getting the gold token?
Yep.
For this one too, yes.
Yeah, you can always
Are you able to-
retry these.
Yeah, okay. Are you gonna do that off camera to get that gold token?
Undecided.
I know you're.
Why do I keep failing these dice rolls?
I told you, you're not good enough at it. You gotta try harder. Fuck, you suck.
I told you gotta blow on the dice.
Look, all you have to do is.
So the next time we encounter arm wrestling, we're going to start over with the
They
halfling.
got themselves into this mess. I don't
Yep.
see why you should get them
I
out.
was setting aside is for beating all the opponents.
Way to go, 50-50 again.
I like the voting things in the Twitch chat because it says pay to fur.
Pay to fra.
Right to pay to leave.
But this fight should also be no problem because a one-handed sword is good against Northerners generally. As opposed to the axe that we had in the last fight. See? Use riposte with single-handed weapons to deal extra damage.
What is this, Dark Souls?
Yes. See? I do little pokey pokes for extra damage on each hit.
Truly is the Dark Souls of roguelike
Oh,
card games.
that's not
Not
blockable.
rallies down.
I don't really care that rallies down, honestly.
Pigeon down! Pigeon down!
But that means you can't get your rechargeable shield, which is probably the most useful thing you could use them for.
It's the only thing you can use them for, really.
I mean, of the blessings, Daruk's protection is the worst.
So,
I mean-
we got a warrior's axe, which I'm not going to equip. Actually, I am going to equip because we're going into the final battle, and the axe is better against corrupted. Anyway, 2 more recruits. There goes all of our money.
It was nice while we had
Another
it.
chance to redeem yourself.
Rest in peace,
Let's
Cash,
see how
honey.
you handle it this time.
I don't know why you're voting for things for the top, because this is the end of the fight.
I like voting.
Do we want to give a rousing speech or remain silent? Vote on that.
Remain silent. Number one is
Monologue.
definitely another dice roll, don't you think?
No.
We must
I
monologue.
expect the good role play, and Circle will be giving us a rousing speech.
If Circle gives us a speech, I would vote for it, yeah.
I'm going to plagiarize a speech.
It better not be what I think it'll be.
No, I just grabbed my copy of The Extraordinary Adventures of Baron Munchausen.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were going to plagiarize like some kind of a football movie or something.
No, I was going to say, I know that these seem like dark times indeed, gentle sirs, but it does remind me of the tale of how I found and then lost the fabled continent of Atlantis. I remember it well indeed, a stirring event filled with swords, seduction, and salt water, and one that none should dare question. It began last June, when, due to an ill-considered bet, I had become the cook on a pirate vessel in the Atlantic. I was roused one day by the sound of the crew desperately fighting off a gigantic monstrosity that sought to pull our ship down into its abyssal home, a ravenous kraken. That was my rousing
Sounds
speech
great.
for now. Let's see how effective it was.
Well,
Oh, boy.
it's good.
Once again, ties go to the leftmost. Alright, tie broken. Aha!
See, I can read cards.
And so can 2 other people, apparently. So now the Empire characters that are allies to us deal more damage.
Yeah, congratulations on this unique blessing.
And we also get... boost our axe, basically. More damage. But for 1 fight only. So it's a good thing I equipped that axe instead of the normal sword.
But sword.
But axe.
Yeah, I think that's the first
Sword.
that blessing.
So this is the boss monster. It has armor on that you have to bash away. And then you have to use a finisher before it regenerates its armor.
It's one seriously bad case of bark skin disease.
Yeah, the corrupted do not have a good time.
What I don't like is how I have to keep doing finishers on things in order to kill them. As opposed to them just dying like that. That's better.
I wish that we do want finishes on things to kill them. Like,
No.
I need that to unlock shit.
Finishers don't have the iframes that the specials do. See, the special move iframes kept me from taking any damage from those boss attacks.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you, this bloodshed? Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants, going about their day.
Can we vote on whether we actually rest until morning?
Now you have learned the simplest of ways to build your
And
deck.
what? If we
Each
don't rest till
challenge will
morning, we
provide
just
its
start the
own
next
unique
quest?
trials. Here are some more tools to keep you in good stead.
So we get some new equipment options, some new encounter options. Actually, I'm not sure that this had an optional. Yeah, this must not have had the optional, or we met it.
As you play,
Yeah, I think if it has an optional, there'll be a silver token as well as a gold token.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe recruiting 8 soldiers was enough.
Unlocking
Oh well, that's what I get for not looking up guides or walkthroughs before I start each recording session. But that will do
Close
it
enough.
for this episode. We successfully completed The Magician.
That went really well. There was no
Yeah.
problems at all.
And I'm still here. Gasp.
I want to
We
thank...
managed to avoid going into debt.
You can't go into debt, thankfully. But we did fail all of the token encounters on the map.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, so I want to thank California, Laylight, Mateo360, Tallow, and Warmal aka Michael for joining me in the Discord. As well as Kilza and Cloudy, and I think there might have been somebody else that I've overlooked in the chat. Next week, we will be doing... What is it called? The High Priestess. Hopefully I will see you next time. And until then, take care.
Oh goody, we're going to get Yukiko.
Ugh.